Jenkins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show here as the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Maple River Raiders are slated to get underway in just a few moments as we'll get you ready about 5 minutes away from the starting lineups and the opening tip, as this again is our Irie Insurance pregame show on this Thursday afternoon. The Maple River Raiders at 1-3 on the season. They defeated Barnes County North yesterday 51-46 behind Evan Richmond with 18 points and 10 rebounds. Caleb Koka added 10 points alongside with freshman Carter Bosch with 10 points and 6 assists. For the Sargent County Bulldogs at 3-3 on the year, they upset number 10 Dunseith in what was probably the best game from start to finish, with just some of the high-flying performances that we saw yesterday. You could argue Maple River and Barnes County North was right down to the wire as well, but Sargent County a 77-73 win over Dunseith. Luke Martinson was one of 4 Bulldogs who scored 13 or more points. Martinson with a Barnes County Classic high so far, 31 points on 12 of 15 shooting, and made 4 three-pointers for Sargent County. The Bulldogs at 3-3, Maple River at 1-3. Both teams out of Region 1, but this a non-region game. And again, this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. We'll take a quick time out. We come back, we'll preview what's ahead here on your live event.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here from the Barnes County Classic, Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you. Joel Morgan will be joining us a little bit later on, as later on tonight we have some doozies for you as well here in Class B boys basketball. Receiving votes, Lamore Litchfield and the Lobos going up against number 10 Dunseith, the Dragons. That game scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock tonight. Then the nightcap, number 4 Enderlin against number 7 Hillsboro Central Valley. That one will be at 7:30 as well. Make sure you go to yourliveevent.com. That's yourliveevent.com to check out the complete coverage that we have for you up and down the Red River Valley in the state of North Dakota and Minnesota as well. From basketball, wrestling, and hockey, go to yourliveevent.com. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. When we come back after this, starting lineups and the opening tip. Irie Insurance, for all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com.
Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant and is set up to do commercial custom seed cleaning for large seed companies or family farms. They seed Dairyland seed corn, soybeans, and alfalfa alongside Westbred certified spring wheat and public spring wheat seed varieties. At Anderson Seed Farms, they don't sell a product that they wouldn't grow on their own farm. Anderson Seed Farms, located in Foreman. For more information, go online to andersonseedfarms.com. That's andersonseedfarms.com.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-pagek12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
As we get ready here for the second game between Maple River and Sargent County, let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Maple River Raiders and the Sargent County Bulldogs. Let's take a look at Maple River here for head coach by Jay Coca's 16th season here for Coach Coca. You have Caleb Coca, a 6'1 junior guard, had 10 points in the win against Barnes County North on Tuesday. Clay Hovelson, a 6' junior guard with 6 points and 3 rebounds for Hovelson. Carter Bosch, the 5'6 freshman guard, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists for Carter Bosch. T. Sealing, a 6'2 freshman forward who can also play the guard spot here. T at a freshman at 6'2. And then Evan Richmond, the 6'2 senior forward, a double-double, 18 points and 10 rebounds in the win against Barnes County North. So for Maple River again, Coca, Hovelson, Bosch, Sealing, and Richmond here for the Raiders, head coach by Jay Coca, mark of 1 win and 3 losses. For the Sargent County Bulldogs, head coach by Ryan Weber, 3-3 on the season. Weber third year at the helm. They'll go like this: a 6' senior guard, Avery McFarland, with 3 points and 5 assists. McFarland again, a 6-footer. Fletcher Wilprecht, a 5'7 junior, 14 points and 5 rebounds for Wilprecht. You have Logan Decker, 13 points and 4 rebounds for the 6'5 senior in their win against Dunseith for Decker. You have Luke Martinson with a classic high 31 points. Martinson, a 6'4 sophomore. And Joshua Wittich, a 6'5 sophomore forward here for Sargent County. Again, the Bulldogs, McFarland, Wilprecht, Decker, Martinson, and Wittich here for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Maple River averaging 39 points per game offensively. Defensively, they're giving up 60 for Sargent County. The Bulldogs averaging 55 points per game offensively, while defensively they're giving up 65 points per game. 4 8-minute quarters with a 35-second shot clock as the Bulldogs with Logan Decker in the center circle against Evan Richmond for Maple River. Opening tip at 4:38. And the opening tip is won by Maple River as the Raiders will bring in here in the front court to the right-hand side. T. Sealing, and that one's going to be batted away by Logan Decker. Maple River, a team very methodical offensively. They'll look to get in the hands of Evan Richmond as they do there, trying to finish inside the paint. He does with the left hand. Evan Richmond now 9 of 14 shooting from the floor here in this Barnes County Classic as Sargent County will bring it here on the front court. This one to the top of the key. Martinson kick out right-hand side of Wilprecht. Wilprecht with it drives, and we're going to have a foul here on the drive as this one will be on Maple River and Caleb Coca, his first and the team's first. Sargent County slated to inbound it here with McFarland. So this one works around the horn to Martinson. Back to McFarland and an offensive charge here on Sargent County. So both teams will pick up an early foul. Decker with his first and the team's first. Maple River now will handle it in the backcourt. This one up the floor, backhand side to Carter Bosch. Bosch leaves it in the front court now to Evan Richmond. Back to Bosch with it between the circles. Bosch handles it at the top of the key. Right-hand side weaving action here on this man defense against the Bulldogs. Skying from 16 feet off the front iron. No good is Sealing. He tries to save it. He does. And now it's a 5-on-4 quickly for the Bulldogs. Nice pass up the floor. Great bounce pass to left-hand side. Wittich gives it to Decker. Decker had the exclamation dunk against Dunseith back on Tuesday night to put that one on ice. Maple River the other way. Coca can't get that one to go. The putback by Hovelson is off the mark, and we're still tied at 2. Sargent County, they want to run, working with it the other side. Can put up a season-high 77 points against Dunseith back on Tuesday. McFarland to the left baseline, right in front of the Maple River bench. Now to Martinson. Martinson drives on Hovelson, gets the Tim, and can't get that one to go, but a putback by Decker's off the mark, and Carter Bosch handles the rebound. Bosch in transition the other way. Bosch drives, kick out to Coca. Coca dribble, pull up right inside the three-point line for 2. Caleb Coca gets that one in transition, and the Raiders lead it by 2. Opening 2 minutes here of this first quarter. Sargent County pops a pass on the inside to Decker, and he is blocked on the backside by Seelan. But T isn't a bit called for the foul. So Selling picks up his first, team second. Going to the free throw line is Logan Decker. Decker 3 of 6 from the free throw line back on Tuesday. Decker makes the first. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way early on to try to tie this one up at 4 apiece. That one is good as well. Knotted at 4. A full court press by the Bulldogs, and we're going to have a reach and foul here. Wilprecht got enough of the arm, so Fletcher will pick up his first and the team's second. Coach Ryan Weber told us after the game that they changed up their offense a little bit from a 2-3 start, and after losing by Kindred 69-31 for Sargent County, that they kind of changed up the offense, went to a more up and down kind of a game, and that's what we saw against Dunseith. Carter Bosch weaves his way to the paint. Decker just steals the basketball away from him, and now it's to Martinson. Martinson up the floor to Wilprecht. Wilprecht with a great shot fake, gets his man up in the air, and a foul. Wilprecht with an and one opportunity. The foul will be on Selling, his second, and the team's third, as checking in will be Cody Gill. This one will be an and one opportunity for the Bulldogs. Looking to take their first lead of the game, unable to do so. Decker gets the rebound against Richmond. Put back, good for 2. And, it's an 8-4 lead as the Bulldogs with the advantage, and they get the steal. Working with it the other side here for Sargent County. This one goes right wing. McFarland, three-pointer long. Rebound underneath by Decker. Cody Gill trying to grab it. Jump ball possession will favor Sargent County. So again, the Bulldogs, a team trying to get up and down the floor, get some quality possessions, averaging 55 points per game offensively. But if they can do anything what they did against Dunseith back on Tuesday night, Sargent County going to be a very difficult team throughout the remainder of this season. Going hard to the paint off the backboard. Not sure Wilprecht now has 4. He got 6 by Logan Decker to make up their 10, and a full court press continues. Martinson in the backcourt finds it across the paint on the steal and score, and a timeout by Coach Coca. Sargent County quickly up to a 12-4 lead in the opening 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It's the Bulldogs right now owning the pace of possession in the game here in quarter number 1.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Sargent County Bulldogs, a team that's averaging, again, 55 points per game offensively. They shot 63% from the floor in their win against Dunseith back on Tuesday. They only shot 7 of 19, though, from the free throw line, but right now they are getting Maple River into a bevy of turnovers. Cody Gill will pick up the foul in the backcourt after that one was stolen away from Sargent County, already the 4th team foul here by the Raiders. Sargent County, they have 3 team fouls. Bulldogs right now with Martinson. Martinson drives, passes inside. That one off the backboard for 2. Joshua Wittich with his opening 2 points. Give the assist to Martinson, and it's the first time today that the Raiders are trailing it by 10. Richmond goes down the paint, leaves it to Gill. Gill from the left baseline. No ball, gets pinballed around. Richmond with it. Tries to get the spin move underneath. Unable to do so. It's still on the floor. Tries to grab one, but can't with Decker. And nice job by Bosch in the passing lane. Bosch leads a 2-on-1. Bosch goes to the paint and gets fouled. Wittich with the body picks up his first, team's 3rd, and Carter Bosch goes to the free throw line. The 5'6" freshman guard. 3 of 6 from the charity stripe back on Tuesday in Maple River's 5-point win against Barnes County North. Free throw attempt number 1 will swirl out. Substitution as Wyatt Selling will come in here for Maple River for Sargent County. Gavin Christensen, the 6-foot junior forward, had 14.7 rebounds and 7 assists off the bench for Coach Weber in their win against Dunseith on Tuesday. Bosch goes 1 of 2 from the line, and Sargent County, quicker than you can blink, already in the front court. Bounce pass on the inside as that's going to be Christensen backing his defender down, gets inside off the backboard for 2. Bulldogs have 4 different players already in the scoring column, and they got Maple River. We already got them up to at least 4 turnovers by our count. And this is going to be one of those, again, different variations of games where you want to get up and down the floor for Sargent County if you're Maple River. Want to try to keep it in the half court. Another timeout by Coach Koka. Avery McFarland gets that triple to go, and another timeout on the floor will break as well. Sargent County leads by 14 here on your live event.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your area Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you the savings on your cough and cold medications, including Hall's Cough Drops, just $1.99 per package. Chloroseptic Sore Throat Spray is $4.99. Save on Health Mart brand Adult Tussin. You can choose from mucus and chest congestion, cough and chest congestion DM, or multi-symptom cold CF, $3.99 each. Health Mart Daytime Cold and Flu Non-Drowsy Liquid is $5.49, or Nighttime Cold and Flu Liquid, $6.29. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Update on the Barnes County Basketball Classic. Friday's Barnes County Basketball Classic boys basketball games at VCSU are canceled due to the weather forecast officially now. Also, with that being said, makeup dates will be scheduled at home sites of the teams competing against one another, and they will not be played at VCSU. So, for example, tomorrow's game with Maple River and Lemoore Litchfield, it'll be up to Maple River and Lemoore Litchfield to try to come out and reschedule that game at a later date. So after the timeout here, the second taken by Maple River. Bosch able to break the press, gives it up the floor. Now it goes to Koka in the front court. Koka leaves it left-hand side. Now to left wing, a deep triple on the way for Maple River off the mark, and Sargent County again gets this one up in the front court, as they do very quickly. That goes to Gavin Christensen. Christensen to the right-hand side. Jumper on the way, no good by Wilprecht, and a rebound by Bosch. Bosch working with it at the other end of the floor. Bosch goes hard down the paint. Right-hand layup for 2. Carter Bosch with 3 points. That's the Raiders off that 5-point mark, and now we have a carrying violation the other way, so a turnover here on Sargent County, as they will continue here for a little diamond press. Bosch able to break it to Hovelson. Hovelson leads a 3-on-2 the other way to Koka. Koka finds Bosch now in the backcourt as Maple River will slow it up. Top of the key, Carter Bosch, a little shake and bake, dribble kick out. Koka for the 3. That's going to be long. A rebound goes to Avery McFarland. McFarland to Wilprecht. Wilprecht up the floor. Nice passing. And whoa, what a block by Richmond. Richmond came in and got up on that one. Able to get the block off of Christensen. So Evan Richmond might have one of the best blocks of this classic here. This one goes between the circles now to Sealing. Koka goes hard down the paint the other way. Right-handed layup. No, Richmond tries to get the tip, unable to do so. And now it's up the floor to Wilprecht. Wilprecht spins on Bosch, hangs to the baseline. That one off the mark. Ball gets tipped around underneath, and Christensen comes up with it. Now it's McFarland. McFarland at the top of the key. Looks on the inside. Fires a pass going for Decker. And there's the rebound for 2 off the little tip back, Gavin Christensen with 4 points already off the bench. And the Bulldogs are up by 14. Carter Bosch in the front court here. Bosch going to go hard down the paint as he does. Right-handed layup, unable to get that one to go. Now it goes the other side. Sargent County going right to the tin, and Avery McFarland gets called, and 2 shots upcoming here. This one will be on Wyatt Selling, his first, team's 5th, and going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Avery McFarland. McFarland 1 of 2 from the free throw line here in this classic. Free throw attempt upcoming here for McFarland's going to be off the mark, and we have a couple of substitutions. Ryan Brewyard will check in for Sargent County, a 6-foot senior, and Josh Wittich comes back on the floor. Second free throw attempt off the mark as well. Rebound comes down to Coca and Maple River. So under 90 seconds to play here in this first quarter. This one will be at the top of the key. Connor Dawley, 5'8" sophomore, newly inserted here for Maple River. Also Bo Jacobson, a 6'6" freshman. Richmond goes right to the 10, unable to get that one. Hovelson with the offensive board, and Gavin Christensen gets called for the foul. Christensen with his first and the team's 5th. Maple River also with 5. Hovelson at the free throw line, shooting 2. Misses the first. Maple River held to 3, made field goals. 2 points by Coca. Layup by Bosch, and Evan Richmond as well with 2 points. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way by Hovelson. Unable to get that one to go, and Josh Wittich gets the rebound. Up the other end of the floor quickly is Christensen. Christensen goes up, and Jacobson kind of 50-50 ball there. Now it's McFarland, and McFarland carried the basketball over. So for Maple River right now, they've able to get a couple of opportunities here for Maple River, defensively making some stops, but offensively unable to get anything to go through the cylinder here for the Raiders. Maple River up the floor quickly with Clay Hovelson as they break the press. Richmond, nice bounce pass across the paint. Layup unable to go, though, for Jacobson. Sargent County working with it the other end here with Luke Martinson. Martinson backing his defender down, spins on the baseline, fadeaway jumper off the mark. A rebound comes, and it goes to Coca here for Maple River. So both teams been stuck at this 21-7 mark here. See if someone can end it before we get to the quarter. Hovelson left-hand side. Hovelson calls out the offense to Coca. Right wing now in the hands of Connor Dahl. Richmond posting up on the right block. Top of the key. Works around the hone to Coca. Coca at the left-hand side as they rip it through Richmond. Handles it now with 10 seconds on the shot clock to Bo Jacobson. Jacobson with it, looks for a teammate, now down to 7-6. McFarland almost gets the steal to Dahl. Dahl at the right wing with 3, with 2. They have to try to get a shot up before the buzzer, and they will be unable to do so as the clock stops with 2.4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sargent County will try to beat the buzzer on this one. They roll it in the backcourt to McFarland. McFarland, half-court shot is going to come up short, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. After one half of play for the Barnes County Classic, after one quarter of play, it's Sargent County 21, Maple River 7 here on your live event.
Public schools, all staff promote a climate of expectations that all students learn under appropriate conditions and ensure that the learning atmosphere is positive and stimulating to increase the academic achievement levels of students. Stay connected with the latest Dunseith Public School app by downloading on the Apple Store or Google Play for the latest news within the district by searching Dunseith Public School. For more information, go online to dunseith.k12.nd.us. Go Dragons!
Update for you. We were scheduled to have 4 more games tomorrow here in Valley City as well for Day 3 of the Barnes County Classic. Friday's Barnes County Classic boys basketball games at VCSU are canceled due to the weather forecast, as makeup dates will be scheduled at home sites of the teams competing against one another. They will not be played at VCSU. So, for example, tomorrow Sargent County was scheduled to play Weimar Lidgewood in a non-region game. Those two teams will talk it over and see when and where they can find a way to play that contest and on a particular date. Same for Maple River against Lemoore Litchfield-Marion. First half numbers, Raiders with 5 turnovers, shooting 3 of 14 from the floor. For Sargent County in the first quarter, they have 4 turnovers, but shooting awfully well, 9 of 16 from the floor, with 16 of their 21 points coming in the paint here for Sargent County. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you. Joel Morgan will be joining our broadcast a little bit later on. So 21-7 right now, and we'll see how this one can kind of work itself out if you're a Raider fan right now trying to get something brewing offensively. The last couple minutes able to get some stops, but we're going to get a foul here underneath. This will be on the drive and against the Bulldogs. This will be on Wittich, his second. And now the team's 5th. So both teams with 1 foul remaining before it gets into the bonus. Richmond sets an up screen for Gill, then a little pick-to-picker play. Richmond handles it, power dribble, and finishes for 2. Evan Richmond with 4 points. And now Maple River coming out, little zone defense. Christensen goes down the paint, that one off the mark. It gets around, and we're going to get a tie-up. Possession will go to Maple River. Actually, it'll go to Sargent County, as it possession arrow just never switched again from the start of the second quarter. So Coach Koka, little adjustment after 8 minutes. Sargent County with Christensen slated to inbound. As he does, gives it up top. This goes to Martinson. Martinson takes a ball screen here, crossing over right to left, leaves it right-hand side. Decker jumper, no. Rebound by Gill. Now it goes to Bosch. Bosch called the offense here. We've seen him play a number of times, a 2-man game with Richmond, and there it comes. There's a ball screen. Bosch, Koka, 3-pointer on the way. That's going to be off the mark. Gill, backside rebound, can't get it to go. And then a board by Martinson. Gill just flew in, contorted his body, and almost had a chance to finish on the board. Other end of the floor. Now Christensen finishes over Gill for the 2 points. Gavin Christensen, just a junior, with 6 points here already in the first half, and the Bulldogs are back up by 14, their largest lead of the game. Carter Bosch, top of the key against this man defense, leaves it to Koka. Hovelson open, now to Bosch at the left wing. Richmond trying to post up, sets his ball screen now, back to Gill, right-hand side to Koka. 15 seconds on the shot clock as Richmond comes with it. Richmond trying to spin his way to the rim. Nice little hesitation move by Evan Richmond. Looks like he was going to go into the paint instead. Went back out to the wing, able to get to 2 points. McFarland, baseline jumper. That's good for 2. Avery McFarland with 5, and Sargent County right back with the answer. Evan Richmond able to break the press as Carter Bosch in the front court now. Carter Bosch leaves it right-hand side to Koka. Koka to Hovelson. Hovelson back to Bosch at the left wing. He'll shoot the 3-pointer. They're giving him the shot. The rebound comes down to Logan Decker. Other end of the floor here, Sargent County up the near sideline with Luke Martinson. Martinson, the baseline spins, uses up that dribble, skips it to McFarland before it goes into row number 1 on the far side. McFarland here in the front court. Gets a ball screen there by Decker. Looks for Decker on the roll, and he gets fouled. Hovelson picks up his first, team 6th, and Logan Decker goes to the free throw line where he's 5 of 8 so far in the Classic. 6 points on the afternoon and the early evening here for Decker. Logan shooting 2, misses the first. Substitution here as Wilprecht will check in for Gavin Christensen. And for Coach Ryan Weber, just has a solid 7 guys, and that's where he's kind of go a little bit. Coach Koka has gone to his bench a little bit more, particularly with T. Sealing playing with 2 personal fouls. Second free throw attempt on the way is good by Decker. Now with 7. Game high for either club as the Bulldogs have their largest lead here at 15 with 5:30 left to play. Hovelson goes right to the 10, but can't get the layup. This one underneath. Hovelson with the board. Back to Bosch, and a fresh 35 here for Maple River. The Raiders have had a lot of opportunities at the rim, just haven't been able to get that 2 points yet. This guy has, though, with Richmond. Richmond spins to the baseline on Decker, off the window, no. Backside rebound by Hovelson, no. Richmond with a tip, tips it to himself, saves the ball to Bosch. Bosch will handle it now to Gill, can't fault the hustle right now by the Raiders on this possession. Right-hand side, Coca. Coca, this would help. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good, and a board to Logan Decker. Martinson up the floor now to Wilprecht. Wilprecht going to try to get by Gill. Invents a shot. That one, though, going to rattle out, and Coca gets the rebound. Sargent County with just 5 points here in the quarter for Maple River, just with 2 right now as we're nearing the midway point of the second. This one goes right-hand side to Bosch. Bosch gives it to Coca, coming through a staggered screen. Richmond posting up on the inside. Nothing there. Back to Hovelson. Maple River again using up that shot clock here. Bosch comes through with it. Top of the key. Bosch back to Coca. Coca thought about it. Now to Gill. Gill left of the key. He'll shoot the triple off the front iron. Hovelson and Bosch ran into each other. And then it goes right to a Bulldog. Up the other end of the floor to Brewery Yard. Nice pass on the inside and a shot fake. And Wilprecht got his defender up in the air and finishes for 2 points. Coach Coke has already taken 2 timeouts here in this first half. Doesn't want to have to take that third if he doesn't have to. A 3-on-1 bounce pass. Nice pass by Bosch to Gill for 2. Cody Gill, his opening 2 points of the game. As this one goes to the right wing now to Avery McFarland. Right-hand side up and over. Pass goes to Decker. Decker at the right baseline for 2 points. He had the front side by Hovelson, and then we got a foul in the backcourt here on the reach. This will be on Wilprecht, his second and the team's 6th. Substitutions by both teams as Clyde Selling will check in. Also with him, Connor Dahl here for Maple River. Or Sargent County into the game. Nicholas Hansen, a 6-foot sophomore. Martinson playing the top of that zone. Now it goes to Gill. Gill has to climb the ladder to grab that one. As he does, gives it up to Bosch. Maple River would like to get this down to a 10, 12-point halftime deficit. Ball goes left wing. Bosch with it. Free throw line extended. Leaves it right-hand side all the way around. It works to Gill. Gill with the basketball. Back up top to Hovelson. Sargent County gets a tip there by Hansen. Hovelson gets on the floor for that one. Back to Gill. And then we have a foul on the backcourt. And Maple River will get the 1-and-1. Christensen will pick up his second. And that'll be the team's 7th. That'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Cody Gill. Cody, a 5'9" senior. Goes to the free throw line. Maple River so far as a team today, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. As the Bulldogs and Colton Cadoon will check in, a 6'2" sophomore forward. Free throw attempt here for Gill. Try to cut into this 17-point lead for Sargent County. Free throw attempt is going to rattle out and aboard Luke Martinson. After this one is done, scheduled 6 o'clock opening tip between Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Dunseith. In transition again, this time it goes to Brewery Yard for the 2 points, and the Bulldogs are opening this one up early, up by 19 points under 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Maple River with Gill. Gill bounce pass to Bosch. Bosch at the right wing looking on the inside of Hovelson. Hovelson backing his defender down, back to Bosch. Now it goes to the right of the key. That's to Wyatt Selling. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. And here comes Sargent County yet again. Luke Mortensen at 31 against Dunseith is scoreless here, but the Bulldogs have still put up 32 points. Right-hand side, Brouillard going to try to get by Gill. He does, but lost it as he drove the baseline. Evan Richmond returns for Maple River. Richmond has been the one source of offense here for the Raiders. He has 6 of their 13 points, but has to do a lot of things as well in terms of guard, normally the big guy for the opposite team. And now Sargent County going to go to a little 2-3 zone. Bounce pass to Gill. Gill the Bosch to the top of the key now looking for Richmond. Ball gets deflected. Goes right through Gill's hands. Now it goes to Richmond here. Richmond bounce pass right-hand side to Dahl. Dahl will force a shot up from 7 feet from the right wing, and now Sargent County will work with it the other side. Here comes Martinson. Martinson in the paint. Double team comes. Looks back door for Cadone. Now it goes left wing to McFarland. This one goes right-hand side to Brouillard. Martinson. Martinson, little shake and bake dribble. Kick out right baseline. This one to Nicholas Hansen, and he gets the 3. Nicholas Hansen with his first 3 points of the early evening. It's now 35-13, Sargent County over Maple River. Carter Bosch at the top of the key. Raiders will handle it left-hand side. Three-pointer coming here by Selling. That one's off the mark and a board by Brouillard. Brouillard wants to run in transition. This one comes to Avery McFarland. Kick out left-hand side. Three-pointer by Cadone. And they'll say it's a long two. Kudin will get the 2 points there for the sophomore forward, and the Bulldogs right now up by 25. Over 60 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Maple River held to 6 points here in the quarter. Three-pointer off the front iron there by Wyatt Selling, and now it goes to Sargent County. The Bulldogs are working with it the other way. Luke Martinson crossing over right to left, backing his defender down, and then the foul comes on Evan Richmond. Richmond with his first and the team's seventh, as Martinson will go to the free throw line, and Martinson 3 of 7 from the line on Tuesday. This will be his first opportunity here this evening. Maple River, part of the co-op this year of Maple Valley, Hope, and Page. Sargent County, part of the co-op of Milner, North Sargent, and Sargent Central. Last year was their first year as the Bulldogs. Milner, North Sargent co-op. Prior to that, Sargent Central. 2 years ago, played their last year as the Cadets. For Milner, the 2013 state championship team as well. Over 4 wins Minnewacan for the Bison, 67-60 back of the Monet State Dome. Evan Richmond with the basketball, able to get to the rim. Richmond is just a walking double-double every time he plays here for Coach Coca. This one top of the key, Avery McFarland. That one will rattle out, and Richmond gets the rebound. Richmond the other way here for the Raiders. Leaves it to the baseline. Coco, right baseline three-pointer is going to be long. Rebound, though, goes to Connor Dahl. Dahl kick out extra fine Bosch. Bosch at the left wing. As the Raiders now will elect to take the final shot of the quarter. Still 2-3 matchup zone. This one goes left-hand side. Bosch to the right wing of Dahl. Someone's going to have to shoot. Coca gets one off. To the right baseline, no. Rebound, though, gets tipped around, and Dahl tries to handle it. He can't, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. 38-15. The Raiders held to 8 points offensively. Sargent County scores 17 on the opposite side. Second half is coming up next here on your live event. But before then, we'll get to our halftime show. Recap what happened earlier today and the stats from this one. The Bulldogs up 38-15.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continuing support. Good luck to our Enderlin Eagles at the Barnes County Tournament.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
At the half here at Sargent County 38, Maple River 15 on your live event. Let's take a look at the first half numbers for Sargent County and Maple River. The Bulldogs shot 16 of 27 from the floor for 59%. They went 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, and Sargent County as well. 23 rebounds, 9 assists, and 5 turnovers here for the Bulldogs. For Maple River, they shot 7 of 32 from the floor at 21%. Maple River 0 of 11 from beyond the arc. 17 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 turnovers there for the Raiders in the first half. Sargent County is going right to the paint, 21-12 advantage in the paint, and 14-2 off the bench here for Sargent County. Bulldogs individual numbers. Logan Decker almost had himself a double-double in the first half, 9 points, 10 rebounds with 3 steals for Decker. 8 points by Wilprecht, 6 by Gavin Christensen, 5 points and 3 boards by McFarland. From there you have 3 points by Hansen, Cadoon with 3 points, 2 points by Brouillard, and 2 points by Joshua Wittich here for Sargent County. The Bulldogs led by the 9 of Decker and the 8 of Wilprecht. For Maple River, they're led by the 8 points, 4 rebounds from Evan Richmond, 3 points by Carter Bosch, 2 points by Coca with 3 boards, and 2 points and 2 rebounds by Cody Gill. At the half, Sargent County up by 23. We'll come back. We'll preview games later tonight and also what happened in the Wyoming-Lidgewood-Barnes County North game. Again at the half, Sargent County Bulldogs 38, Maple River 15.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your area Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you the savings on your cough and cold medications, including Hall's cough drops, just $1.99 per package. Chloroseptic sore throat spray is $4.99. Save on Health Mart brand adult Tussin. You can choose from mucus and chest congestion, cough and chest congestion DM, or multi-symptom cold CF, $3.99 each. Health Mart daytime cold and flu non-drowsy liquid is $5.49, or nighttime cold and flu liquid $6.29. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsborough, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drug Store reminds you, from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription needs, you can find it all at Lemoore Drug Store. COVID antibody testing and the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine is available, plus get your flu shot today. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales too. Let Lemoore Drug Store be your one-stop shop for Valentine's Day candy and gifts. Lemoore Drug Store, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugStore.com.
Well, earlier today in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Classic, Wyoming-Lidgewood defeated Barnes County North 59-57. Briar Kaczynski, 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 blocks for the Warbirds. Adam Baldwin made the game-winning free throws with 5 seconds left after Barnes County North tied the game at 57. Baldwin was fouled on the inbound, and he went down the other end of the court and made 2 free throws. Oliver Hansen, 19 points, 4 rebounds as a sophomore for Barnes County North in the loss, but Hansen with a really 2 good days, 16 points back on Tuesday against Maple River, 19 points against Wyoming-Lidgewood earlier today. Coming up later, scheduled tip at around 6 o'clock between Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, the Lobos, and Dunseat, the Dragons. Dunseith, number 10 in the state, Lemoore Litchfield-Marion receiving votes. And then the 4th-rated Enderlin Eagles will square off with Hillsborough Central Valley. The Burros are at number 7. So that's what's coming up a little bit later on here today from the Barnes County Classic in Valley City. We'll take a quick timeout. We return. Get you ready for the second half between Maple River and Sargent County. It's the Barnes County Boys Basketball Classic in Valley City on your live event.
Lemoore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of snow and grain shovels alongside Milwaukee tools. Plus, stop by Lemoore Hardware today and browse their sweet pickin' section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lemoore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more information on all the services Lemoore Hardware offers, go online to LemooreHardware.com. That's LemooreHardware.com.
Maple Valley School District is engaging students in a world-class education, preparing them for lifelong success. Maple Valley serves the surrounding communities of Buffalo, Fingal, Oriska, and Tower City. They have a great student-to-teacher ratio at 16 students per class. Maple Valley ranks as one of the top 10 high schools in the Fargo-Moorhead area. For information, go online to maple-valley.k12.nd.us or call 701-749-2313.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
As we get ready for the second half here at the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse, home to VCSU men's and women's basketball, high school hoops, Class B boys basketball. 2 8-minute quarters remaining of regulation in this one. Sargent County led 21-7 after one quarter play. Extended their advantage to a 38-15 halftime lead here. Maple River will start with the same original starting 5 of Caleb Coca on the floor. You also have Clay Hovelson, Carter Bosch, Evan Richmond. And with them, you're going to have T. Sealing for the Sargent County Bulldogs, their original starting 5, and Avery McFarland, Fletcher Wilprecht, Logan Decker, Luke Martinson, and Joshua Wittich here for Sargent County. Ball goes to the top of the key as they handle it right-hand side to Coca. Coca at the right wing. Ball gets skipped across the paint and stolen away there by Sargent County. Sargent County to the top, little shake and bake, hesitation, dribble, bounce pass to the right-hand side to Wittich. Wittich will shoot the jumper. That one's off the mark, no good, and a rebound comes down to Coca. Other end of the floor here for Maple River as they leave it left-hand side. The Raiders now will take a ball screen by Carter Bosch, bounce pass to Coca. Coca at the right wing, nothing there. Now to the top of the key, back to Bosch as they leave it to the right wing. Against this 2-3 zone, shot clock getting close to 10. Bounce pass high, post touch. Here comes Richmond. Nice find, goes to Coca. Right pocket, three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Rebound, though, by T. Sealing inside. He gets partially blocked. Hovelson tries to corral it. He can't. And now we're going the other end of the floor. Fletcher Wilprecht up the floor. Going to be stolen away there by Carter Bosch. Bosch will handle it. Goes coast to coast. Right-handed layup. No. Hovelson gets the offensive board. Back to Sealing. Now it goes to Sargent County. Bulldogs will handle this one with Fletcher Wilprecht the other end. Wilprecht to the top of the key to Martinson. Martinson back in his defender down, spins, uses up that dribble. This one goes to the top of the key now to Joshua Wittich. Wittich at the right wing. Wilprecht with it. There zips it across the paint. Left-hand side of McFarland, and a foul will be on the floor. This will be on Evan Richmond, his second and the team's first. As McFarland getting slated to inbound this one to the right of the baseline. As McFarland does, leaves it right-hand side. Bounce pass on the interior. Ball gets skipped from Decker to McFarland. Three-pointer from the left baseline off the mark. Last touch. That'll be off a Coca of Maple River, so stay with Sargent County. Both teams looking for their first bucket here in the opening couple of minutes of the second half. Maple River will continue in this man-to-man defense. McFarland left baseline triple. Got it to go. Avery McFarland with 8 points. As Maple River right now trails at 41-19 to 16. This one gets popped up the floor to Coca. Coca comes inside. Jumper from 15 feet. Got it to go. Caleb Coca, the son of head coach Jay Coca. Caleb now with 4 points. Maple River will stay in a little 2-3 zone. Now we're extended 1-2-2. This one, McFarland three-pointer off the mark. No good. Rebound. It's going to be one, and now it goes to Martinson. Martinson extra pass to the right baseline of Wilprecht. Wilprecht underneath. Lost it, and it's going to go to Maple River. So the Raiders right now trailing by a little bit of a football score, 41-17. And if you're just joining us, the third day of the Barnes County Boys Basketball Classic at VCSU, those games have been canceled due to forecasted weather, at least at VCSU. We have a foul here on Fletcher Wilprecht. He'll pick up his third, team's first for the Bulldogs. Makeup dates for those games will be scheduled at the home sites of the teams competing against one another, so they will not be played tomorrow at VCSU. So it's kind of up to the athletic directors, coaches to find a date and a time to see when a gym, officials, the whole 9 yards, if they can maybe get that game underway. Sargent County going with it with Gavin Christensen, finds Martinson back to Christensen. Christensen at the right baseline drives, leaves a pass off to Decker, and we got a foul. Decker will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Decker with 9 points in the game, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The foul comes on Coca, his second and the team's second, as Decker goes to the line. Decker gets this one to go. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Sargent County. Decker goes 2 for 2 from the line, now with 11 points. Maple River in the backcourt here with Bosch, leaves it to Richmond. Richmond crossing the timeline here, now to Coca. Coca at the right baseline, three-pointer off the way, no good. Hovelson tried to get the offensive board, and now we're going to get a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor Sargent County. So after tonight for Sargent County, they're scheduled to play on Saturday in Devil's Lake against St. John for their next game. For Maple River, they will go back into Region 1 play on Tuesday at Tower City against Richland, a game you can watch right here on your live event Tuesday night from Tower City. At the 5-minute mark here of the third quarter, Sargent County is early in the contest, a little back and forth of 2-2, 4-4, then Sargent County got a little run going, got up 10-4, and since that point, the Bulldogs have never trailed and never looked back in this game. Martinson to the right baseline, a teardrop runner for 2. Luke Martinson with his first 2 points of the evening, and Carter Bosch gets fouled in the backcourt as you had Christensen or Martinson there. Gavin Christensen gets called for the foul. That'll be his third, team's second. Substitution on the floor at 4:38 left to play here in the third quarter. As they'll have to double check again on the score looks right, as it went up to 19 points there for a second. Maple River with Richmond. Richmond with a ball fake. Goes hard down the paint the other side, and Richmond gets counted and one. Evan Richmond with 10 points. The foul will be on Decker, his second, team's third, and the senior Richmond tried to convert the three-point opportunity here upcoming. Richmond, that one off the mark. Rebound comes down to Wittich. Other end of the floor here to Avery McFarland. McFarland at the right wing. Gets to the baseline cutoff there at the right short corner. Wittich, top of the key, extra pass from Martinson, left-hand side to Brouillard. Three-pointer off the mark, and a rebound goes to Maple River and wide selling. Now to Carter Bosch. Bosch in transition the other way. Bulldogs will continue in this 2-3 zone. High-arching three-pointer off the rim, no good by T-Sealing. And Martinson wanted a baseball pass up the floor to McFarland, but thought better of it. Martinson then just going to go coast to coast, leaves a runner off the mark, and a rebound to T-Sealing. Maple River with it in the front court. Carter Bosch looks for a teammate, finds one right-hand side as Richmond posting up on the interior, and the Bulldogs get the steal. Brouillard with the steal. Now the Bulldogs work it in the front court. Sargent County, there's 7 points here in the third. For Maple River, they have 4. Avery McFarland, top of the key, and we're going to have a 3-second violation, and we'll go the other way here for Maple River. Hayden Smith, the 6'1 senior, will check in, and a timeout on the floor will break. Sargent County up 45-19 here on your live event.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here in Valley City, 45-19, Sargent County over Maple River. Chase Miller, Reggie Funk with you here from the Bubble in Valley City. Joe Morgan will be joining us for our final 2 games of this Barnes County Classic here on your live event, and we have a full court press, a foul in the back. This will be on Luke Martinson, his first and the team's 4th. Wilprek with 3, Gavin Christensen with 3 for Maple River. For Sargent County, for Maple River, no one has more than 2. As Bosch will bring it in the front court now. Bounce pass left-hand side, Hovelson. This one goes to the left short corner to Hayden Smith. Now the top of the key here is Carter Bosch will slow this one up. Swings the pass to Hovelson, right-hand side. Gets the ball right back to Bosch at the left of the key. Taking a dribble, leaving it right wing. That'll be with Selling. Selling uses up that dribble, left hand. Coming up through it is going to go around the horn again, back to Wyatt Selling. Under 5 seconds to shoot on the shot clock, and Sargent County almost gets the steal with a Wittich as it goes right in front of the Maple River bench. Maple River season low this season, 29 against Enderlin. Bosch will have to try to pass or get a shot off. Instead, it's a turnover. Sargent County the other way. Martinson up the floor to McFarland. McFarland reverses it back to Martinson at the top of the key. Takes a dribble, finds Wittich. Wittich backing his defender down, now to Brewyard. Brewyard curl hop in the paint. Will shoot it from 13 off the heel of the rim, and Hayden Smith gets the rebound. There's 2 made field goals right now in the quarter for Maple River. They've only had 1 free throw attempt as well. This one will be from the right baseline. Jumper off the mark and off the hands of Richmond. And it goes to Sargent County. Earlier today, Wyndmere Lidgerwood won by 2 points against Barnes County North. We'll take a quick break. Time on the floor by Coach Koka. We'll break. 2:13 left to play here in the third quarter.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this. You can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a 4-year school, and I'm going to be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
On 2 teams, part of co-ops, Maple River, the Raiders, first year again with Maple Valley, Hope and Page for basketball. Next year they will play in football as well. Last state tournament appearance between those 3 school districts, 1987. Hope was able to make state. Maple Valley last year went 6-14. Finley, Sharon, Hope, and Page went 6-16 as the Raiders now are co-oping here for their first season. This one will go on the interior to Martinson. Martinson spins on the baseline. His shot is going to go for 2. Luke Martinson now with 4 points. Other end of the floor here, a 3-on-1. Hovelson goes across the paint to Koka to break the press for 2 points. Caleb Koka now with 6, and a little tough to find the offensive rhythm for both teams here in the third quarter, but the last 2 possessions, both teams getting up and down the floor. High-low game, Martinson backing his defender down, finds Wittich. That's one from 7 feet on the baseline now. A rebound by Hovelson, and Bosch wants to go the other end of the floor. Bosch to Koka. Koka at the right wing, back to the top of the key. Koka looking for the high post touch. Ball gets skipped instead. Wyatt Selling will shoot the 3-pointer and get that one. Wyatt with his first 3 points of the early evening, and the Raiders on a 5-2 run, down by 23. Ball at the top of the key as this will go with McFarland, right wing, now to Nicholas Hansen off the bench. Back to Wittich here. Both teams play a little zone defense. Bulldogs trying to be methodical, looking for the skip with a high post touch. There's the high post touch to Martinson. This one almost gets thrown away, and it does. Hovelson with it. Hovelson bounce pass looking for Bosch instead. Good job by Hansen to come back and continue with that one and get the steal. Hansen didn't give up on the play. If he would have, Bosch would have had an easy layup instead with the steal. And now the Bulldogs in the front court. Martinson guard on the man defense by Hovelson. Takes a ball screen looking on the interior. Up and over pass, and we're going to get an offensive foul. This with the extension of the forearm on Decker. That's the third Bulldog to pick up 3 fouls as an individual. And the Raiders slated to inbound this one. Hovelson to Bosch. Bosch leads a 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Coca. Coca bounce pass across the paint. And now it's going to go to the Raiders after that one got thrown away. Good job by Decker, just kind of hanging out, waiting to see if Coca would maybe go up for the layup and then maybe go for the block, but instead just kept his feet on the ground to play that defense. Raiders slated to inbound it. Coca gets it to the left baseline. Inside goes to Richmond. Richmond spins on the baseline. Can't get that shot to go. Coca with it. Coca looking for the skip. Finds Bosch at the right wing. Under 10 seconds here in the third quarter. Bosch now down to 6. Down to 5 to Coca. 3 to Bosch. Top of the key. 3-pointer off the back iron. No good. And that's how we'll end this third quarter of play. After 3 quarters from the Barnes County Classic here in the second game of day number 2 action. It's Sargent County 47. Maple River 24 on your live event.
Seed for your farm? Contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
Take a look at the numbers. Sargent County still shooting over 50% from the floor, 19 of 37 from the floor, 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. Maple River 11 of 45 shooting from the floor at 24% and 1 of 16 from beyond the arc here for Maple River. The Raiders led by the 10 points of Evan Richmond. Bulldogs led by the double-double performance of Logan Decker, 11 points and 11 rebounds. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including our scoreboard sponsor, Keith Irie of Pioneer Seed, as Caleb Coca adds another 3 points to the Keith Irie scoreboard sponsor. Raiders down by 20. These are some of those games where you look at as a clock, and yeah, you might find a way that you're probably not going to come back and win it if you're the Raiders, but teachable moments here for Coach Coca. This is a non-region game against a region opponent, so what can you learn after being down 38-15 at the half? And if you're Sargent County and Ryan Weber, try not to play the scoreboard for your team. So the Raiders have played well in the last couple of minutes. Carter Bosch's pass gets intercepted, and it goes right back to a Raider here. Going inside the paint is Richmond. Richmond shovel pass to Hovelson, who's fouled. Cadoon will be called for the foul. That'll be Colton's first, team's sixth, and going to the line to shoot two will be Clay Hovelson. Hovelson goes to the free throw line to shoot the pair. Maple River as 1 of 6 from the free throw line as a team now 1 of 7. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Hovelson. 6 points and 3 rebounds in their win against Barnes County North on Tuesday. Second one here for the junior guard is good. A little 4-0 run to start this fourth quarter for Maple River. They trail it by 19 now as McFarland brings in the front court. The Raiders will stay in that little extended 1-2-2. A three-pointer on the way, no good. Backside board, though, by Cadoon. Inside is this one going to be a teardrop. William Fletcher Wilprecht able to get in double figures now with 10, and we got a foul in the backcourt, and we'll have bonus going the other way. Wilprecht will pick up his fourth, team 7th, and we'll have a 1-1 in the clock stops with 6:58 here in the fourth quarter. He's going to the free throw line will be Clay Hovelson, who was just there. This time the make one to get one opportunity. Raiders this season wins against their one win against Barnes County North after losing against Barnes County North in the season opener. Hovelson misses that shot. Losses against Central Cass and Enderlin, two of the premier teams in Region 1 alongside with Kindred. As a nice take to the tin by Luke Martinson, who gets fouled in the act of shooting. The foul will come on Wyatt Silling. That'll be his second and the team's third. But in the latest poll, Enderlin was 4. Central Cass was 8. Kindred was 2. So again, those 3 teams making up the top 8, and all those 3 out of Region 1. And what we've seen here in these 2 games from Sargent County, the Bulldogs are not going to be a team you might want to play in the latter part of February, early part of March, as Luke Martinson goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Bulldogs will continue with this little diamond press here as Martinson gets the steal. Martinson's pass across the paint to Brouillard. Now to the top of the key, dead on 3. This one, Cadoon banks it in. Colton with the triple. That's his second one, and then the Raiders go the other end of the floor, and we'll have a turnover here on the full court press. So after a 4-0 start to the quarter, since then it's been 6 straight points for the Bulldogs as Sargent County leads it by 25. Bulldogs slated to inbound this one with Avery McFarland with 6:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. As it's going to go to left-hand side of Brouillard. Back to the left wing to McFarland. McFarland rises from the left elbow off the backboard. No, Hovelson tries to get the rebound, saves it, and goes right to Richmond. Richmond in the front court now for the Raiders. Richmond goes to the paint and an offensive charge. Evan will get called for his third, team's fourth here for the Raiders. Sargent County, 21 points in the first quarter, 17 points in the third, 17 points in the second, and 9 points in the third. Jumper off the mark as Maple River will work with it the other way. Then it goes right back to the Bulldogs. Sargent County crow hop through the paint. Christensen, left-hand side, McFarland, left wing 3, no. Richmond gets the rebound. Double team coming here as Richmond steps through now to Hovelson. Hovelson leads a transition. The Raiders got numbers here. Hovelson finishes against Martinson for the 2 points. Hovelson with 3. Sargent County working with it the other side as this goes left wing. Triple on the way. That one's off the mark, no good. And for Maple River, they'll see this one go right back to the Bulldogs here with Christensen put back, no. And now Coca gets the rebound. Richmond working with it, other end of the floor, as the Raiders will see this one left-hand side, get it right back to Connor Dahl, the 5'8 sophomore. He'll shoot the top of the key three-pointer, missing the right wing. Cadoon gets the rebound, but then stolen by Hovelson. Coca back to Hovelson here. Hovelson going to the paint and a foul here, and this will be before the shot, and Hovelson will go to the free throw line to shoot the bonus yet again. Martinson picks up the foul, his second, team's 8th, and a 1-and-1 opportunity upcoming again for Clay. For Maple River, 7 points scored in the first quarter, 8 points in the third, 8 points in the second, 9 points in the third, and the Raiders right now so far with 6 points, and now make it 7 here in the fourth quarter. Sargent County, the Bulldogs, part of Sargent Central, Milner, North Sargent. Just the second full season again that the Bulldogs are known as Sargent County. Maple River and Hovelson goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. In this quarter, Hovelson with 5 points and 3 of 4 from the stripe. Sargent County ripped through, nice little shovel pass across the paint, unable to get that one to go down was Decker, and a rebound here as the Raiders will bring it the other end of the floor. Dahl with it. Dahl in the front court, right-hand side, Coca. Coca, right wing three-pointer, got it to go. Caleb Coca with 12 points, his second made 3, and the Raiders are back within 18. Sargent County on the far sideline to Avery McFarland. McFarland gives it to Martinson, back to McFarland. Extra pass to Brouillard, right wing three-pointer off the back tab, no, and a board to Richmond. Richmond with the basketball in the front court here as Richmond goes to the right wing. Richmond's going to drive, gets by his defender Decker, and Richmond misses the layup. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. And it'll lead to Maple River. Wittich to check in for Sargent County, in for Brouillard. These two teams are slated to meet again in Region 1 play on February the 11th. That game will be a road contest for Maple River. Raiders handling in the front court. Dahl gets a ball screen from Richmond, goes hard to the paint. Runner off the mark, no good, and a rebound to Sargent County and Martinson. Martinson up the floor quickly to the near side as this one goes to Wittich. Gets a pass on the interior. That one off the mark, no good by Decker, but the second chance opportunity by the 6'5 senior. Decker with 13 points, and the Raiders right now down by 20. Since it was a 21-7 game, the Raiders really unable to get it back within anything close to about a 18-point deficit as we've seen it, and we got a foul here on the backside. Martinson, we can call for the foul. That'll be Luke's third, and it'll be a one-on-one opportunity again for Clay Hovelson. Gavin Christensen will check in. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll hear from a victorious Bulldog, either Ryan Weber or a player. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, the final numbers as we look ahead on our players of the game. That's all coming up on our post-game show as we will be halfway home here on this Thursday of Day 2 of the Barnes County Classic with 2 more games still to come. Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Dunseith scheduled to tip at 6, probably looking closer to about a 6-10 start. McFarland, three-pointer left wing, no. McFarland and Bosch battling for it underneath, and then we're going to get a foul. Nice job by Gavin Christensen continuing to work underneath. The foul will come on Evan Richmond, his for team's 5th. Christensen has had himself a very nice tournament against Dunseith. 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists so far here today with 6 points. Chance to get the second free throw attempt to go. Goes 0 for 2. Rebound, though, by Wittich. A nice spin move for the 2 points. Wittich now with 4 points, and the Bulldogs are back up by 22. Sargent County with this win will improve to 4-3 on the season. We'll see what Mother Nature brings this evening into tomorrow as well, because they're supposed to play St. John again on Saturday in Devil's Lake for Sargent County. Koka's starting to heat up here in this fourth quarter. His third made 3. He's got 15, and the Raiders are back within 19 points. Little curl hop through the paint. Christensen had that one blocked by Richmond, as it will stay with Sargent County. Wolprecht will come on. After their game against St. John, they go back into Region 1 play. Northern Cass, Richland, and Lisbon for their next 3 for Sargent County. They'll play at home against Northern Cass on January the 18th for the Bulldogs. Martinson spins, right-hand side, McFarland. McFarland goes hard to the paint. A teardropper got it to go. Avery McFarland has scored in every quarter now with 10 points. Richmond crossing over, kick out Koka, heat check, three-pointer. That one's going to be long, and a rebound to Martinson. For Maple River, they'll drop to 1-4 on this season. After this, they'll play Richland on the 18th and at Kindred on the 21st before hosting Medina Pingree Buchanan in a non-region game on the 24th. Good pass on the interior. Fletcher Wolprecht gets the 2 points. Now with a dozen in the game, and the Bulldogs able to get 60 points and surpass it for the second consecutive game here. 77 against Dunseith, and we'll see where this one holds for Maple River. They've been averaging 39 points per contest. They're right at it right now. Nice dribble pull up, unable to finish though as T. Stealing, and the rebound goes to Sargent County. 90 seconds left to play here in regulation as the Bulldogs looking on the inside for Logan Decker. Now it goes left wing to Avery McFarland. McFarland rises from 14 feet. That one is short. Rebound goes to Selling. And now Richmond, this will go to Bosch. Bosch up the floor, the other side. Bosch goes right to the 10. Right-handed layup for 2. Time on the floor here by Coach Koka will break as well. Maple River down 21.
You want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community? May look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
Sargent County up by 21 over Maple River. Day number 3 of the Barnes County Classic will not take place at Valley City due to the impending forecast for tomorrow. Valley City State has already closed their campus. Makeup dates will be scheduled at home sites of the teams competing against one another. Again, they will not be played at VCSU. So the final day, we'll see how many of those games are able to take part. But because it's not a tournament this year, more of a classic, easier to maybe make up the game and don't have to worry about a championship or third place kind of performance. Coming off the bench, Carter Hosford here for Sargent County gets up a 3. That one's off the mark as Hayden Smith gets the rebound. Bosch in the front court here for Maple River. Cross it over. Nice move. Goes hard to the tin. Can't get that one to go. Hayden Smith with it underneath. Back to Bosch. Left baseline jumper. No. Holvelson put back. Yes. Another timeout on the floor. Holvelson with another 2 points. And with 31.1 seconds left to play here, Coach Koka wants just a quick 30 timeout. We'll keep it here as Sargent County up by 19. Again, will improve to 4-3 on the season. They've shot awfully well from the field here in the Barnes County Classic. For Sargent County, shooting 63% back on Tuesday. They'll be similar to those numbers around the 45-50% mark once this one wraps up here for the Bulldogs. So after the timeout, Coach Koka just with a quick timeout here. He'll have none remaining. Sargent County slated to inbound this one, as the Bulldogs do. They give it up the floor quickly, and this one gets pinballed around. Now Sargent County at the left-hand side. Nicholas Hansen, the sophomore guard, newly inserted. All the Bulldogs have to do is milk this one away as they handle it with James Traynor, a 5'5 freshman, gets in. Traynor now back to Carter Hosford. Hosford with a bounce pass to Harris, the sophomore, and Sargent County not electing to get a shot up here, so they will win it by a final of 61-42. The Bulldogs, again, go to 4-3 on the season. Maple River drops to 1-4. We'll hear from Bulldog head coach Ryan Weber after this on our postgame show on your live event.
Pioneer, tailored for your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley Sharon Hope Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 7.
A final, Sargent County gets the 61-42 win over Maple River. Standing by with Victoria's head coach, that's Joel Morgan with Ryan Weber. Joel?
Thank you, Chase. Well, Coach, 2 great days of basketball for you. You come away with the win here against a region opponent. What does that mean for you guys moving forward?
Oh, it's great. You know, we've opened up. We had a tough region schedule right away. We played Enderlin, and then we lost to Kindred. It's good to get a win against a region opponent. It's good to build momentum. We got 2 in a row now, and that's really good for us going into the region schedule here. I think our guys are ready to go. We're playing some good basketball right now.
I was going to say, you haven't had a chance to talk to the guys quite yet because we're holding you out here, but I got to imagine on the bench in this game after that win, now 2 in a row, that emotions got to be high, spirits have got to be high moving forward.
Absolutely. We were a little down after Enderlin and Kindred, but I think now we're ready to go. We changed some things, playing faster. Second half was a little rough, got some things to work on, but they're pretty pumped up to be playing fastball and getting a couple of wins in a row here.
You had a couple big scores in that win on Tuesday night. Everyone seems to get in the mix today. You got to be happy to see that.
Yeah, we're moving the ball really well. There's a couple of times we dribbled it too much, but we really emphasized moving the ball, making the extra pass, hitting the open guy. It was really good to see that tonight. Everybody's playing well. Everybody's contributing.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
All right, back to you, Chase.
Thank you very much, Joel. Joel Morgan again with Victoria's head coach Ryan Weber for Sargent County. We'll put a bow on this one next. Bulldogs win it by 19.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. more locations, and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
Anderson Seed Farms is a certified seed conditioning plant and is set up to do commercial custom seed cleaning for large seed companies or family farms. They seed Dairyland seed corn, soybeans, and alfalfa alongside Westbred certified spring wheat and public spring wheat seed varieties. At Anderson Seed Farms, they don't sell a product that they wouldn't grow on their own farm. Anderson Seed Farms, located in Foreman. For more information, go online to AndersonSeedFarms.com. That's AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Well, it's time to put a bow on this one as, again, Sargent County picks up the 61-42 win. Final numbers, the Bulldogs shoot 43% from the floor, 25 of 57, 5 of 17 from beyond the arc, and 6 of 15 from the line. 42 rebounds for Sargent County, 13 assists and 11 turnovers. For Maple River, they shot 17 of 58 from the floor at 29%, 4 of 21 from beyond the arc, and 4 of 12 from the charity stripe. 36 rebounds, 9 assists to 14 turnovers. The Bulldogs led by the double-double performance of the 6'5 senior forward, Logan Decker, 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 steals for Decker. Also in double figures, William Fletcher Wilprecht with 12 points, 10 points for Avery McFarland and 5 rebounds. From there, 6 points coming for Cadoon, 6 points by Gavin Christensen off the bench with 6 rebounds, 5 by Luke Martinson. With his standards, he only shot the ball 6 times today, but Martinson again, 31 points on Tuesday night, 5 points here tonight. 4 points by Joshua Wittich with 4 boards, 3 points by Nicholas Hansen, 2 points by Ryan Brouillard here for Sargent County. They were led again by the double-double of Logan Decker of 13 and 12. Maple River led by the 15 points of Caleb Koka with 3 made threes. Then you had Evan Richmond, 10 points and 6 rebounds. Clay Hovelson, 7 points, 10 boards, 4 assists. 5 points by Carter Bosch, 3 by Wyatt Selling, and 2 points by Cody Gill. Maple River led by the 15 of Kayla Koka. Maple River drops to 1-4 this season. Their next game Tuesday against Richland. For Sargent County, they improved to 4-3 in their next game scheduled for Saturday in Devils Lake against St. John. Again, the Barnes County Basketball Classic games for tomorrow have been canceled due to the weather forecast for games to be played at VCSU. The makeup dates will be scheduled at home sites of teams competing against one another. When we come back of our next broadcast here in a couple minutes, Joel Morgan will have the call for the final 2 games. So Lemoore Litchfield Marion squaring off with Dunseith, and then you'll get the top 10 matchup featuring Enderlin and Hillsboro Central Valley. On behalf of Reggie Funk, I'm Chase Miller. The final again, Sargent County 61, Maple River 42. Thank you for tuning in to High School Athletics, and continue to watch our continuing coverage of the Barnes County Classic here on your live event.